So now that everybody's getting back out there, I want to talk about consent. And consent, of course, is usually referred to in the sexual context, but consent can also be platonic. You always have the right to say yes, and you have the right to say no. That being said, yes and no are not definitive. You always, please remember, always have the right to change your mind. If you consent to having your hand held, but then you decide you don't want to do that anymore, you're more than able to take back that consent. And nobody is allowed to take that from you either. That being said, consent does have to be fully voiced. Let's say that you're comfortable with kissing, but you're not comfortable with touching. Then you can say, yes, I do want you to kiss me, but let's only do this kind of kissing, no touching. Make sure that you've clearly identified what your standards and expectations are for that consent. I think that it's important to use clear, concise verbiage from the beginning and say, hey, this is my safe word. That's also very important. It's important to have a safe word. And when I'm not feeling comfortable and I use this word, I would like for you to stop. If I ask you to not do something anymore, I want you to stop. I think it's important to have that clear communication with your partner from the beginning. And if you don't get the answer that you want, or you're looking for that consent, asking for that consent, remember, everybody is entitled to their feelings. We take it for what it is. Okay, I respect it, and we move on. If you don't understand it and you want to, you can, but don't force it on anyone. Remember, consent is key. Yes means yes, no is no.